south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here we go. Here we go. 6, check mash.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Cut 19, 19 right.
Looking to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. 49ers nothing. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Go, track. Nice.
A handoff. McCaffrey running right.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
19, Tiger, 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Riggs, 19, 18.
Off play action. Douglas. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
His throw incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
From the gun on 3rd down, Douglas. And that will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
These two teams have met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Cougar, rig alert, rig alert. Top low, 18. Ready.
They'll drop to throw.
Into space at the 45.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, go, check. Ready.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
5 yards on the
He had to fight for every yard on that run, shook himself free of the tackle, and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Street.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Reno. Hey. Ready.
Walker will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
19, 18. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's a 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Douglas connects with Kittle underneath, and he's out right at the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
19 tight. 70 Rangers. 7 ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
20 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. Douglas. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
From the gun on third down, Douglas. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Walker now on 1st and 10. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ready? Press all 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Ready, ready.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete.
When any pass is in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Trap 50, trap 50.
They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Douglas. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. We saw plenty of throws like this in Columbus last year. He's got his guys a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one caught by Kittle. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Seven Pirates.
A final shot before break. Douglas. And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in this first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good to make it 14-0. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. Douglas. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
18, Viking 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. Douglas. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 8.
Back to throw. Douglas. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make our score 14-7.
49ers 7. Aaron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
Let's go now. No. Cowboy 80.
Here's Walker.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7.
49ers 7. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown. The defense gave one up. That's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense, or they continue to score on offense?
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Operating from the gun, Douglas
To Evans on the slant.
and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
That's good. 4-A.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point try now from Dicker.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come on. Hey. 70, give him a Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find any way to go with it, and he goes down.
Michael Williams
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lions.
They'll set up a throw.
throw out wide to Walker.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
18 Rattler. 70, half 70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he will not be able to hang on through the
contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go play action here on 1st down. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Head to 60, head to 60.
2nd and 4. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And it's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And out of bounds right around the 20. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 79 Bronco.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another 49er.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the 49ers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Julian Love puts it. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Good-looking return set up here.
The Seahawks take over.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Straight ahead, Walker. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers!
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses home or out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Let's go! Big Lion! Get it! Steady, right?
Running left is Walker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
Yeah.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes this a 9-point game.
49ers 19. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Buffalo 18! Half the 60!
Throwing to start the drive. Douglas. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Marcus Jones picks it, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Ready? Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk, ready?
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Go, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On third down, here's Walker.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Cowboy 80. Here we go, here we go.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Again, Walker. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Now Myers for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got him on the right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Now San Francisco will call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Hey, 18 Cardinal. Here we go.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
For the Seahawks field goal.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the posts.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
But what a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for the Seahawks, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take